ladies and gentlemen. Now, in today's video, we're going to be opening up the brand new Abyss of Legends 100% 6-star Nexus crystal, where we have the choice of class and then 10 options. So today is hopefully the day we can finally secure that 6-star Doctor Doom, man. We went so deep into the last 6-star featured hero crystal and got so many terrible champions, but also after that, we're going to maybe having a bit of a chat about next month's update, some of the stuff I really like and some of the stuff that I'm not overly fond of. So a lot to chat about today, and apologies I'm a little bit late to the party on the update notes. We spent a little bit of quality time with the missus yesterday evening, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for this. So this is the Abyss Nexus crystal selector here. So if we claim it, I think we should have to pick a class. So we want to go for the Mystic one here. Confirm our selection. Definitely Mystic one. 100% yes, we want that Doctor Doom. Okay, so we've got the Abyss Nexus crystal here. And let's, I think, now go into our crystal tab. Oh, dude, there's a decent chance out of 10 options, man. Doctor Doom. It's gotta be one of them, please. I've seen loads of openings of these on Twitter this morning, man, and yeah, we're gonna have to see. So let's go for it, boys. Let's go for it. See what options we're presented with here, dude. I'm literally shaking at this. Okay, so we got Guillotine, Symbiote Supreme, Longshot, Doctor Strange. Oh no! No, it's ended! Oh no! Oh no, Doctor Doom! Really, bro? Really? Oh my god! Right. So, Guillotine, definite no. Symbiote Supreme, maybe. A strong maybe there. We got Thor Jane Foster, definitely no. We can awaken Longshot, get Doctor Strange, Man Thing, Diablo, Dormammu, Ebony Maw, or Herd. Okay, right. I think out of all of those, man, it has to be the 6-star version of Symbiote Supreme. I'm gutted that we didn't get Doctor Doom. I'm genuinely so gutted, man. But it is what it is, I guess. Symbiote Supreme again. Like, I got really lucky with my Abyss rewards. We got like what was it, friggin' Sunspot and also Silver Surfer, so it wasn't bad overall. And Symbiote Supreme, still an absolutely phenomenal champion to get as a 6-star. I was just hoping that today would be the day. You know, out of 10 friggin' options in the Mystic class, I think there's only like what is it, 17, 18? So I thought one of those could be Doctor Doom, but the unfortunate answer is no. So the search still does continue, but I think we're going to do a fairly sizable crystal opening, maybe on Tuesday, because there's a brand new featured 5-star hero crystal coming out, which I think has like, what is it, Red Guardian and Black Widow in, maybe Tigra as well. So yeah, we're going to wait for that one before we go for some more 6-star hero crystals. But anyway, I need a moment to get over that, and then we'll get into the patch notes. So now that I've taken a brief moment to build a bridge and get over that, let's have a bit of a chat about next month's update. So we've got the introduction of Sasquatch and Guardian. And I feel like this year has been maybe a bit too far from like the mainstream of Marvel. I would say fairly confidently that about 80 to 90% of the player base probably don't excessively read all of the Marvel comics out there and don't know a lot of the characters that have come out this year. And I think when it comes to appealing to Marvel fans, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been a big thing that has pulled so many people into Marvel. And I think having months where we see kind of abstract characters and ones that are, you know, very, very out there and hidden in some sort of weird comic book, I think they're good when they're mixed in with some more of the mainstream stuff. However, I feel like this year has just been like so many characters that are really out there, and you know, the majority of Marvel fans just don't really like recognize or get like too hyped up about, because it just feels like there's been month after month of kind of very obscure characters. And I feel like it gets to a point where maybe it's a little bit too much. I'm kind of like dying for a bit more of a mainstream month. I would love like you know, Mjolnir Cap, a Stormbreaker Thor. I'd love for them to actually revisit like, you know, 20 to 50 of the amazing movie characters that they could have released in the past 5 years. I think there's so many crazy hype characters from the cinematic universe that they could be bringing in, and completely new and fresh iterations of very popular characters that a lot of people love, and done in a way, especially with their you know, upgraded like graphics and effects that are very different to existing versions. So I do like characters that, you know, are a little bit more out there occasionally, but I don't know if it's just me that feels like it's been a bit too much of very obscure characters this year, but I'm kind of getting a little bit sick of it. I really want those hype endgame characters, man. But both of these characters, I've had a look at their spotlights. They look like, you know, they can be interesting additions. They look very fun to play. However, I just want, you know, more kind of big brand Marvel characters, very like hyped up, souped up versions of them to enter the meta. That'd be really, really good. So yeah, that's just my feelings, man. Maybe it's just a personal thing, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So next month's theme is all around Canada and Alpha Flight. So again, we got Guardian, looks like a very interesting addition. Sasquatch. We also have the confirmed buff to Hulkbuster. And looking through the spotlight, it didn't really seem like that much had been changed to Hulkbuster. He seems like almost exactly the same on beta, but I think I'll do a little bit of testing as soon as he arrives. I think I'm probably going to max mine out fully straight away, because he was so much fun to play on beta, man. Like Hulkbuster, honestly, he's just so much fun. He's probably like not the best champion out there after his update, but massive improvements from his previous version. I do think if he's the same as he was on beta, like he's a solid god tier tech character and very good for a lot of stuff in Variant 3. And I think with some of the changes to Act 6, you may see some really cool uses in there as well. But yeah, Hulkbuster buff was hype on beta, man, so I'm really looking forward to that. Now, one thing that's going to happen as well is there's going to be expeditions next month, and these are, from what I gather, kind of Mole Man expeditions. And Mole Man expeditions, man, I think they were probably one of the most boring side events ever. They were so repetitive, and it looks like this one is going to follow. It's like a slightly tuned down format, because I think what is it? The last two Mole Man ones had like 16 paths, but it's still like, you know, week 1 we've got 8 paths, week 2 it's 8 paths, quest 3 and 4, you know, we got 12 paths as well, and there was just so much repetition in the Mole Man one, because Mole Man would ambush you, and then you'd have to fight him as the boss, and you just have to do it so many times that you were just bored senseless by the end of it. So, yeah, I'm not like that buzzing for expeditions, just because I really didn't like the Mole Man one. However, this does have a new level of difficulty, not only with the uncollected event quest, but with the side event as well. So we've got Canadian difficulty here, but this appears to come at the sacrifice of the standard normal difficulty. So I'm not too sure if they're going to tone down like heroic a little bit. And the heroic difficulty rewards, they really just don't seem that crazy, man. It's like, what is it, 1 4-star hero crystal? So yeah, it doesn't really seem that great. There's like another 3,000 shards via that. But there have been months where heroic difficulty is given like, you know, 5 to 8 4-star crystals. So yeah, there's nothing really there that seems too insane. The Canadian difficulty rewards, they do seem like moderately decent there. You get 2,500 6-star hero crystal shards, and also 15,000 5-star hero crystal shards as well. But I believe to unlock Canadian difficulty, I don't know if this is just for the side event or this event as well, but I think you need to be level 60 to unlock both of them. So yeah, you need to level 60 to unlock Canadian difficulty there. So this should be, in all honesty, tied to Cavalier and not level, because like my free-to-play account is Cavalier, but I think it's still like level 51, just because I you know, haven't been bothered to grind out 100% Act 4 and fully max out my level yet. So yeah, I think that's a very unnecessary cap, and I think it should just be linked to Cavalier difficulty. So it just seems a little bit silly. You've got this perfect benchmark of, you know, who's ready for Canadian difficulty. It's Cavalier players, so I don't really understand why this level 60 cap needs to be in place. It seems like very, very unnecessary there, so I'm not a huge fan of that one. But also, again, there's going to be a brand new uncollected with Canadian difficulty, which is basically like beta Cavalier difficulty. So yeah, I'm excited for that on my main account. I'm curious to see what the challenge is going to be like. I'm also very interested to see what the rewards are going to be like as well. Because, yeah, I'm not really too sure what to expect. But again, the whole point of this Canadian difficulty is kind of a beta, a bit of a testing ground for how the difficulty versus rewards feel. So, yeah, I'm very, very curious to see how it's going to be. There's also going to be a special calendar and solo objectives. It looks like there's going to be a 2-week calendar that you can get a 3-star version of Guardian. So that's really, really cool. So you need to make sure you update before 5 p.m. on June 30th and not miss out on any of the rewards. So I'd assume if that's the case, the update's either going to come on Monday evening or Tuesday, so that means the Hulkbuster buff's probably going to be then, so we can do some videos. That seems pretty damn cool. So yeah, there's going to be a nice little bonus calendar there and special solo objectives as well. There's also going to be new battle group assignments. You're going to see top alliance champions. It's going to be a brand new revamped fight menu. So this looks pretty nice, man. It looks clean. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that feels in game, and if it does look as kind of smooth as it looks in that screen shot. And then on top of that, bug fixes. I don't think there's really anything super significant there. So yeah, overall, like, it does look like a better month than the month that we've got currently, and I think with Canadian difficulty, it's going to give the endgame players something to kind of chew on next month. I'm a bit concerned about the lack of a lower difficulty and what Heroic's going to be like now. Hopefully it's going to be tuned down a bit. Maybe all the difficulties in between are going to be tuned down a bit to compensate as well. But I think for a lot of the stuff, we are going to have to wait and see how it is next month. But again, it's only like a few days till we get the update. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about the Canadian update next month with Sasquatch and also Guardian, and let me know if you share kind of similar thoughts about there being like too many characters that are maybe like a bit too out there. Like, I just want just 1 month where we can return to kind of a bit more like mainstream Marvel hype and, you know, more kind of known characters and like characters that people are really, really buzzing for. Because, you know, I've seen so many like recommended champion lists, and there are literally like, you know, hundreds that they still haven't added from more kind of mainstream sources. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a a super casual Marvel fan. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today. Please do smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. Take care. I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.